Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming back. This is Xiao. I would like to go through the Minuet by Beethoven with you. I will play through it once and I will give you a few recommendations afterwards. Thank you. Firstly is the rhythm. In the beginning of the music is long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. The long note is 3/16 note and the second note is 1/16 in length. So have a quarter note in your mind. In your head you will have 4/16 notes, very evenly subdivided. So you will think 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So second note is the 4/16, of course. If you think that way, your 16th note will have exact placement in time and will sound very accurate. The difficult thing is that make sure your left hand is clean enough, lifting the fingers, so the 16th notes could be very clean and be heard. And that's the first thing I would like to show you. The third finger must get out of the way as quick as possible. The faster your third finger leave, kind of spring up, the cleaner the second finger will be. And you can practice at many times instead of just what on the music. Just exercise how quick your third finger can leave. can kind of spring up from the knuckle, like that. And then of course in your mind you will count, in your head you will count 1, 2, 3, lift, 1, 2, 3, lift. So you can do other fingers too. And fourth finger, 4, 3. So the lifting of the fingers is actually a harder way, of a harder technique to practice. Second thing is that while the left hand sounds so rhythmical, the right hand has to be extremely smooth. So if you can just imagine the thread to a necklace, although the beads on the necklace is very individual, very perfect on each bead, each pearl, but the thread is extremely smooth without any knots in it. So your right hand essentially is actually just playing 1, 2, 3, and it's just a long 3-beat note. So make sure your right hand, what I said to my students, it's a very honest right hand, straight bow, smooth bow. So the third thing is that in the trill section, those dots, I have mentioned in one other video, is that when you have up bows, very much like this, trying to think of knocking, a gentle knock onto a surface of a table. You can have that kind of knocking action, and that's how you do those 8th note up bow staccatos. Knocking action that coming from the wrist, while your fingers itself is actually very soft. It's very obedient to the wrist movement. It's not finger itself wants to do the knocking, but actually the action coming from the wrist, and the finger it kind of just dangles, and that will give you a very clean up bow individual note, and doesn't sound so scratched. I hope that helps. I will see you next piece. Bye for now.